Hello everyone, welcome back to the last vlog for this trip. Today will be my day get back to Guangzhou, which is where my company is located at. Yeah, after several days it's already pretty tired and I know there's a flood or a shitstorm is going to come to me when I get back to company. So I would have some good rest on the train if I can. Then enjoy the scenery since I will still put the scenery video on. Yeah. The only thing is I would like to talk about after nearly 6 months of work in China. What's my feeling about work in China and what's the difference here and for the last 6 years I was in Canada. It would be a pretty interesting comparison. Alright everyone, I'm on the Hukun high speed heading towards my final destination. And let outside scenery run. Well, I would like to talk about nearly half a year has already passed. How do I feel about working in China? It's a pretty mixed feeling. I need to talk about both from the positive side and the negative side. From the positive side, there's a lot of people to communicate with. Seriously, China have significantly more people than Canada, so there's a lot of people to communicate with. That means I have a lot of more chance to find problems, identify problems, and figure them out if I want. The second positive side, which is also slightly the negative side, is fast pace. In such a fast-paced environment, it means we could learn a lot through the process. Really a lot. There's a pretty intense workload. That means I need to literally pick different things, from design to test to evaluation to writing documents and even directly face our customer. The third one is it is easier to get professional training. The company wants us to be more capable, and because sometimes the customer strongly required, so we need to have professional trainings and certifications. Probably in the western side of the world, it would take probably like a week or two to get some training done. Well, here it's like 2-3 days will be enough. I don't know how good the quality of the training will be, but in my mind I think that means the time wasted on these kind of trainings is a lot less, probably also because they simplified a lot of the process. Now come to the negative side. One of the biggest negative sides is there are just plain lack of tools. In my mind, a country how well developed it is all depends on how people are able to get access to tools. And really, when we design about these things, we barely access any tools. It's difficult for us to get to think about that. There's not even a scissor on my desk because they just don't have it for us. And not mentioning when I need to disassemble modules, all I get is a hammer and a flat head screwdriver. Really, seriously. And that module don't have any single screw on it. It's all welding, so you can think about how difficult it is for me to open it. And the process is just too difficult for us to purchase some tools. When I work in university, if I want to get some tools, I just ask my supervisor. They approve. They say, yeah, go and buy some tools. Then I buy them. I bring the receipt back, and they reimburse me. Here is like a application for a special code, and then get approved from the financial department. They have a huge chance do not approve it. Then then I need to purchase, and we can only buy things at so-called qualified supplier, and some of the suppliers will jack up the price to earn like 20 to 30% of the margin, while I can buy it directly online for online shopping, the same quality, the same brand, for literally 40% less in some cases. The second problem is no protection. The safety level is pretty low. For example, when we disassembling modules and disassembling lithium-ion cells, it's pretty dangerous. Not mentioning about those volatile electrolytes which will cause harm to human body. Yeah, really. If you directly inhale them. Yes, we have. They probably will provide masks, and gloves, but that's it. What we really need is some protection gears, PPE, a better PPE. Like in that case, we probably at least we need some safety goggles. But no, they don't even provide safety goggles. Again, that if I want to buy it related to a very complex process, it is better to buy just buy it myself, really. The second thing is about for us to disassemble cells. Really, there are some cells which is overcharged, like 120% to 150% overcharged. Like you disassemble them while they fully charge, which first is dangerous. Second, you should not disassemble it right in the air, right next to it. They should be disassembled in the glove box in a nitrogen-filled, inert gas-filled environment. Yeah, we just don't have the tools. Maybe other companies in China have, but I don't know about the exact detail. The third thing is there's no time to calm down and think. Really, we rush through things, and sometimes I really wish to calm down, look at the data, analyze the data, and come up with what the data interpreted, and to see what is actually going wrong or going right. We don't have that time to analyze these things, which means there's a lack of fundamental research. And once fundamental research is lacked, then we need to guess to do things. Really, we need to guess the work. And guess things and do things like trial of error is for long term way more costly than calm down and think what's the issue. Yeah, the fourth one is teamwork. Really, this is actually a pretty huge problem. While I'm in Canada, all the teaching is mostly think about teamwork. We need to build group together as a team and solve the problems as a team, to think about a problem as a team. I think because of the education from China, students get used to compete against each other when they were young. And now when they get into their work, especially engineering work like this, all in a sudden they demand teamwork. Come on, the communication between one and another is not even that great. And when you talk about the teamwork in such an environment, probably there's a certain lack on that. I do believe a lot of time has been wasted on lacking the teamwork. Not mention about confidential information, the so-called confidential information. They always say, yeah, this is confidential, that is confidential, please don't show it around. And they won't even tell us. Well, come on, think about it. If I want to design something, surround a key piece, I must understand the performance of that key piece. Then go forward and walk around it to make it better. But if you told me everything you made is confidential and let me build on that, I don't know what's the pros and cons of your product and how I could improve it even better. The last thing is really, again, it correlates to the second positive side, fast-paced work. Under such a fast-paced work, it means huge pressure. And really, in China, working extra hours is a norm. Even you don't want to work for extra hours, other people will. And when other people work for extra hours, they will come and hunting for you. They will say, hey, what did you do? And really, at that case, if you say, okay, I want to take a rest, no, they will just call you and ask you for the information. Yeah. So think about all these, there's always those kind of pros and cons in it. It's difficult for me to make a solid conclusion, say work at the western side of the world is better or work on the eastern side of the world is better. But yeah, it's a complicated story. It has both pros and cons. It's just like that. Yeah, it's well, let's see, through the time going on, what would happen? And 2 bonus points, one positive and one negative. The positive side is at least there are better food to eat, really. I talked about this in China, there are way more food and food style to eat, but I'm not a huge belly person, so I'm not a fan of eating. Well, the negative side is the living quality. Really, if you walk outside, most people they have residence which 2 people live together, or 4 people live together. Come on, privacy. In Chinese people's mind, there's no privacy at all. Period. Zhejiang station. I have arrived at this station last time, but last time I'm not making a vlog, so I didn't show it. This time I'm making a vlog, so I'm able to show it. So this is a stop which is a high-speed railway and the normal speed railway used together. And people wait, not below. People wait far at that side. That's a waiting area. And the station security told me later on they will expand this station to include the overpass waiting room. So that one is pretty small. It soon will become larger. So it is changing rapidly. Thus, capture a single moment is pretty precious. Normal speed station. Oh, I forgot. You see that one? The old station nameplate is still there. Jiangshan in China can also mean the country itself. So the name of this station have pretty a lot of meaning. this marks the end of this road trip. I like this ultra wide because now you can literally see the view of the entire Ganzhouxi station right behind me. But now it's rainy outside. I didn't expect it rainy, but yeah, I will call a taxi home as soon as possible. See you today. I wish you liked this series of road trip. Well, ironically, next week I'm going to travel back for a business trip again. But I probably will take my flight. I will not make a vlog. Highly unlikely.